Welcome, everyone. I'm excited that you're here and pleased that so many are joining us tonight. I know many of you have taken out some of your busy time to be with us this evening, but I absolutely enjoy supporting people who are motivated to expand their essential oil knowledge and use it, excuse me, in their health and overall functionality. doTERRA essential oils have drastically improved my life, and I'm so excited to have the opportunity to share the benefits of Copaiba with you. If you don't know me, my name is Chris Lewis. I'm certified in holistic health practices and the aroma touch technique, and I'm also proud to be a doTERRA wellness advocate and educator. And I help people with health and wellness in a way that is natural, more effective, and less expensive. So we're going to just dive right in. I am going to I'm going to share my screen with you and put on the PowerPoint, and I'm going to turn my video off so you're not distracted by me. Getting over something here. Alrighty. We're trying to start from the current slide. There we go. Okay, CBD versus Copaiba, or it's also called Copaiba. We heard Dr. Hill talk about that. The Copaiba is regional from Brazil, where that comes from. All right, today's goal of this class is to discuss the differences between CBD oil and doTERRA's Copaiba essential oil. So let's start by talking about CBD. The term CBD is short for cannabidiol, which is a naturally occurring chemical compound from the cannabis plant. CBD is plant extract from the cannabis, often mixed with a carrier oil. Unlike its cousin, tetrahydrocannabidiol, or you might know it better as THC, CBD is not psychoactive and is often taken to impart a feeling of relaxation and calm. Cannabinoids are produced naturally in our bodies and are called endocannabinoids. Cannabinoids that come from plants, such as CBD, are called phytocannabinoids. Anything that triggers your endocannabinoid system, or ECS, is considered a cannabinoid. Before discussing the benefits of cannabinoids, it's essential to understand how they work in the body. So sorry, I thought I was over that little tickle. Let's look at the endocannabinoid system, or the ECS. The ECS consists of enzymes, receptors, and molecules that helps maintain homeostasis, which refers to stability in your internal environment. This just means it plays a vital role in regulating many functions within your body, including inflammatory system, immune function, sleep, appetite, digestion, pain, hormones, reproductive function, and memory. For example, if an outside force such as pain from an injury or fever throws off your body's homeostasis, your ECS kicks in to help your body return to its ideal operation, or homeostasis. The endocannabinoids are made by the body as you need them, and they activate your cannabinoid receptors. So there are two main receptors, CB1, and CB2. There may be others, but those are the two that have been discovered so far. CB1 receptors, which are most likely or most found in the central nervous system, includes brain and spinal cord, and also in eyes and blood vessels. While CB2 receptors are found mainly in the immune system and in immune-related organs, which are spleen and tonsils, they are not just found in the immune system, but throughout the body in organs such as heart, liver, and lungs. For example, endocannabinoids might target CB1 receptors in a spinal nerve to relieve pain. Others might bind to CB2 receptors in your immune cells to signal that the body is experiencing inflammation, a common sign of autoimmune disorders. Some say CBD doesn't interact with CB1 or CB2 receptors. Others say CBD directly interacts with CB1 and CB2 receptors. However, some evidence suggests that this interaction is so weak that it is inconsequential. Despite the weak interaction, CBD still affect your endocannabinoid system indirectly from a different mechanism, slower, and it's a slower effect on your body. It's important to understand the distinction of directly impacting the ECS receptors versus indirectly creating a similar effect. Receptor activity is one of the most significant distinctions between CBD oil and Copaiba essential oil. Essential oils have complete plant chemistry. Because of this, essential oils have direct receptor activity. This means the interaction between Copaiba essential oil and cannabinoid receptors is not dependent on any other mechanism. This direct action triggers a rapid and immediate response. So let's talk about Copaiba or Copaiba. Copaiba oil comes from a fragrant tropical tree native to South America. Like all doTERRA essential oils, Copaiba oil goes through a stringent processing to produce a certified pure therapeutic grade product. More about that later. The Copaiba is a large towering tree that grows in tropical rainforests of South America for hundreds of years. Traditional healers in northern Brazil have used Copaiba trees for their health benefits. doTERRA Copaiba essential oil is steam distilled from the resin of the trees. Before we get into the benefits, let's talk about other aspects of CBD oil that CBD oil users need to know or consider. It's certainly easy to get swept up in the current trend of taking CBD oil, and it's touted for its benefits in everything from dog treats to gummies. However, more research is needed. In fact, the reason CBD oil is lagging is due to legal and research limitations. Additionally, the FDA acknowledges some companies are marketing products containing cannabis and cannabis-derived compounds in ways that violate the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act. And that may put the health and safety of consumers at risk. So the conclusion there would be the health benefit claims may be premature and need more scientific backing. So the legality of CBD is complex. The 2018 Act did not remove the FDA's authority to regulate products containing cannabis or cannabis-derived compounds under the FD&C Act and the Public Health Service Act. This means that any product containing cannabis or cannabis compounds, such as CBD, is still subject to the same laws as any other drug or dietary supplement. This includes CBD oil. Any product containing CBD, regardless of its THC content, cannot currently be sold as a dietary supplement. This is because the FDA has approved neither THC nor CBD under the FD&C Act. As confusing as the legality is, it boils down to this. If CBD comes from a hemp plant with less than 0.3% THC, you can buy it under federal law. But some states still have legal restrictions on the possession of CBD. Many people swear CBD has helped with a slew of other health conditions, including back pain, osteoarthritis, and even cancer. However, the only approved health use of CBD is the seizure drug Epidiolex, despite having many other suspected benefits. As of right now, studies are currently underway to understand other potential benefits. While we can practically purchase CBD containing items from everywhere these days, there is no guarantee that what you're getting is what is on the label. When it comes to verifying product purity, third-party testing is best. However, this is not required, and many products may skip paying the fees to ensure products are pure. This is a real concern. In fact, a 2017 Journal of the American Medical Association study tested 84 CBD products and found that 26% contained lower doses than stated on the bottle. There is also a lot of confusion regarding dosing. How much to take and how often doesn't follow any specific guidelines because CBD is only approved for treating seizures. It all comes down to guesswork and trial and error to find the right amount that offers benefits. Now that you have a better understanding of CBD, we'll take a look at another option, which is Copaiba oil. We've already covered that Copaiba oil comes from the tropical trees native to South America, and it works directly on cannabinoid receptors. Before I explain the benefits, let's take a moment to understand essential oils. Plants contain highly concentrated compounds known as essential oils. The essential oils give plants its aroma, protect it from harsh environmental conditions and insects, and even play a part in plant pollination. Essential oil is not a fad, but rather a long-time tradition started centuries ago in civilizations all over the world. But with advancing technology, improved quality, potency, and safety, essential oils are now more accessible and easy to use in everyday life. Additionally, we have increasing scientific evidence and research to show the effectiveness and safe nature of essential oils. It's important to note that not all essential oils are created equally. The exact process for producing an essential oil will vary depending on what type of plant the oil comes from. However, the basic idea is that plants go through a specific distillation process. Essential oil resides within different parts of the plant, often in microscopic amounts. During the distillation process, machinery will separate the essential oil from its original plant part. For example, when citrus oils are produced, machinery is used to separate the essential oil from the fruit's rind. Think of peeling an orange and getting that residue on your hands. That's the essential oil. The purity of an oil can change depending on geographic location, distillation methods, weather, and other factors. No matter how well a plant is selected, cared for, and harvested, the quality of essential oils can either be preserved or destroyed during the distillation process. Because of the attention to detail and precision necessary in distillation, it becomes less of a process and more of an art form. Distillers must be precise and pay careful attention to harvesting methods, temperatures, time of distillation, the amount of pressure used, and other things. When purchasing essential oils like CBD oils, purity should be a significant concern. An essential oil that isn't pure means you run the risk of putting germs, heavy metals, or adulterants into or onto your body, which can provoke irritation, adverse effects, and even sickness. doTERRA takes purity very seriously. In fact, doTERRA created its own testing process, calling it CPTG, or Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. The CPTG process certifies that there are no added fillers, synthetic ingredients, or harmful contaminants in their essential oils that would reduce their efficacy. doTERRA even goes a step further, putting all their products and packaging through a battery of tests to ensure a long and effective shelf life. This protocol ensures potency, purity, and consistency batch to batch. Now we can get back to Copaiba. Copaiba oil supports the health of the cardiovascular, nervous, digestive, immune, and respiratory systems. The main constituent of Copaiba is beta-caryophyllene, and I believe that is BCP. We'll talk a little bit more about BCP. So the main constituent of Copaiba is beta-caryophyllene, which is also present in black pepper essential oil, and that helps to soothe anxious feelings. In addition to its emotional benefits, beta-caryophyllene promotes healthy nervous and cardiovascular and immune system function. The oil also contains powerful antioxidants that boost the immune health. doTERRA Copaiba is sourced from Brazil from 4 species of Copaiba. By harnessing the benefits of the most potent Copaiba species, a maximum potency essential oil is obtained. With a pleasant, spicy, and woody aroma, Copaiba oil can help calm emotions and soothe anxious feelings. It is a wonderful oil to turn to at the end of a stressful day. Copaiba oil can be combined with cedar wood. So here's a good place to take some notes. And diluted with fractionated coconut oil when applied topically. Add a drop of Copaiba oil to facial moisturizers to help keep skin clear and reduce the appearance of blemishes. Internally, I'm sorry, I skipped. So we can use essential oils in different ways. Diffusing or inhaling a Copaiba is found relaxing and soothing. Add a few drops to a diffuser for emotional support. And we talked a little bit about facial moisturizers. So topically is also another way you can use this. Due to its beautifying effects on the skin, Copaiba oil is widely used in cosmetics. Another way to use Copaiba is internally. For increased cellular support, take internally along with frankincense. For digestive support at mealtimes, take with peppermint. I want to just interject a little bit here, right here. Frankincense we've used for cognitive, and you can also use Copaiba for cognitive. And so internally for digestive at mealtimes, combined with peppermint and is very useful. Add 1 or 2 drops of copaiba oil to water, juice, or tea to support health of the cardiovascular, immune, digestive, nervous, and respiratory system. So just a couple of drops of copaiba is all it takes. And did you know that copaiba may provide antioxidant support when ingested? So for that, you can do drop 1 or 2 drops of copaiba under your tongue as part of your daily health regimen. So I know I've shared a ton of information today. Here are the key factors to remember when comparing CBD oil versus copaiba essential oil. CBD oil is relatively new compared to essential oils used, which dates back centuries. While the use of CBD oil sounds promising, more research is needed to make an official benefit claim. Copaiba essential oil works directly with cannabinoid receptors. CBD uses other mechanisms. doTERRA Copaiba essential oils goes through a stringent process to ensure the highest quality and purity. There is currently no standard for purity or potency for CBD or generic essential oil brands. Other studies that I've found have discovered the following. Copaiba costs less for a beneficial dose, 1 to 3 drops. On the other hand, CBD costs thousands of dollars per kilogram, expensive to get a beneficial dose. In 2017 study that 69% of CBD products were mislabeled, and they didn't have the concentration for the CBD is labeled. One study bought 6 different brands of CBD oil and found only one out of 6 that was not adulterated. The same study found multiples of them had higher levels of THC that was allowed by federal regulation, some high enough to produce mind-altering levels. So BCP is a dietary cannabinoid found in doTERRA Copaiba essential oil. Copaiba by doTERRA contains a very high amount of BCP, 60% in fact. BCP is a different type of cannabinoid than CBD. The safety of BCP has a wide safety margin. It's safe and it's non-toxic. On the other hand, CBD investigated in a clinical trials, people receiving clinical doses were experiencing elevated liver enzymes. So this creates a potential harm occurring to the liver due to CBD. CBD has poor absorption in humans when ingested. We absorb only 6% of what we ingest. That's not very much. So why do I love copaiba? So versatile. Internal, external, aromatic. There are different ways that we use copaiba, and I'm going to give you some references if you want more in-depth information. I will be passing that on. So I just want to thank you for your attention tonight and listening to what I have found out. I'm excited to get my picture back here so I can talk to you. Oops. Okay, let's try this one. Trying to find the right button. I'm excited because of the things that I learned. They always say the teacher learns more than the student, and I feel that is true with this. I was excited to hear some of those things. I wanted to share a couple of ways that I use Copaiba, and that is with Deep Blue. So you put a layer of Copaiba on the area of concern, you know, for discomfort in joints or muscles, and then put Deep Blue, rub over the top of that. Excellent, excellent way to use that. For emotional support, a couple of drops under the tongue. I did that before this webinar and seemed to calm me down quite a bit. You can also inhale it. You can be your own diffuser, or you could use a diffuser in your home to help with everyone else in the house. Because it's an anti-inflammatory, next time you get stuffiness, try inhaling Copaiba. I thought that was a fun thing that I discovered. So there's many references that you can use. I'm going to give you, oh my goodness, where's the camera? So Copaiba is analgesic, antifungal, anti-inflammatory. It's a diuretic. It's an expectorant. Other uses are anxiety, congestion, infection, mood disorders, nail fungus, skin strengthening. If you need support with head discomfort, you can massage into your temples, scalp, and the back of your neck for support with pain and inflammation. Of course, you can diffuse. That will help with pain. And of course, topically. How about wrinkles, pimples, blisters? You can apply daily with the carrier oil. How about that nasty stuff you get on your feet? You can do several drops to clean dry feet to help with that. And then maybe a little detox. Apply it over bladder to stimulate a detox through urination. So one more item I want to share with you out of emotion books. So essential oils also have an emotional side. And I just wanted to read a couple of things. So Copaiba is an unveiling oil. Copaiba invites those who have done something that causes guilt or shame to undergo appropriate remorse and then move on. Remembering that forgiveness of the self is also necessary. If not dealt with these lowest vibrational emotions will drive an individual to rebel or overcompensate. Both are a product of running from their center of truth and existence. Acknowledging the reality of past choices and experiences allows individuals to grow and change in a more conscious and clear ways. There's much, much more on Copaiba, but I just wanted to share a little snippet. Now, it doesn't matter what reference book you have. There are many. Another one that people might be familiar with is Modern Essentials. Just get a reference book. Now, I'd like to tell you about our special offer for those that attend this webinar and any that might attend the replay. You will be offered an ebook on the origins of essential oils, since we talked about where Copaiba came from. I will be emailing that link to you. Also, if you're ready to get started and learn more, I'm going to offer 50 free, essentially $50 worth of free product if you enroll and qualify for that in the next 3 days. So be sure to message me back and get back with me. Now I'd like to open it up for questions